Hello everybody. It's been a little while since I've done one of these vlog videos, but my jury service finished, what's today? Thursday, yeah, it finished on Tuesday, and yes, I said I was going to tell you about it when I was done. Today I'm smoking Mahari Sweet Orient cigars. It says that they're cigarillos, but to be honest, they're almost the size of panatellas or senoritas. But anyway, they are sweet. You definitely taste the sweetness in the tobacco. A lot of smoke. Anyway, as I said in the video where I was on the train, I hadn't gotten the case then. Yeah, the first 4 days I didn't, nothing at all. On Wednesday, I got called up for selection, which means you go to the courtroom and the court clerk shuffles up the name cards and picks them. There are 12 out at random. So after that I got sent home. On Thursday we got taken down to the Magistrates' Court. The Crown Court didn't have enough space, so they took over 2 courtrooms in the Magistrates' Court to hold their cases, and went over there. And after waiting down there for a while, they came and said, "We're terribly sorry, we don't normally get people to come all the way over to the Magistrates' Court unless we're sure that the case is going to go ahead, but unfortunately it's not." So I got sent home again. Friday went back to the Magistrates' Court. I did get selected. I was the last one selected, and it was a sexual assault case. Now the prosecution made their opening statements, and I was sitting there thinking, yeah, this all sounds pretty plausible to me. And from the outset I was sort of siding with the supposed victim. But she came on to give evidence, and the more she talked, the less I believed her. There were so many inconsistencies in her statement, conflicts, just some of the things she said were completely illogical. And at one point, the opening statement, the prosecution counsel said that he touched her, and this wasn't a cursory brush. This was a touch in the truest sense of the word. And when she was being questioned by the defense counsel, he said to her, "Where did he touch you?" And she said, "Oh, he didn't touch me." And we looked over at the prosecution counsel, and he just went. He knew right then that his entire case had collapsed. I mean, even if he had done what she said he'd done, it wouldn't qualify as sexual assault, because he never put his hands on her. And her supporting witnesses couldn't fully corroborate her story. Her mother had a completely different account of the event, based on what she said that her daughter had told her. And yeah, and when the defendant came to give evidence, he was very confident, he was very eloquent, he didn't come across as being, nervous or scared. So, that made us think that, he had the confidence associated with someone who knows they're innocent. We got sent home on Friday because we ran out of time. And then we came in Monday, went back into court, listened to the closing statements, and then we went in for our deliberations. And everybody was pretty much agreed on, on Friday afternoon that we couldn't find him guilty. The evidence wasn't strong enough. So we unanimously agreed on a verdict of not guilty, and I was elected the foreman. So I got to stand up and give our verdict to the judge. It was a very interesting experience. Yeah, and I looked, once I'd read it out, I looked over at the defendant, and he made eye contact with me and said, or should I say he mouthed it, and there was a look of relief on his face, and I was talking. I happened to be on the train with one of my fellow jurors on the way home, and we were talking about it, and she said it looked like genuine relief in his eyes. So I'm confident that we gave the right verdict. Yeah. It was a very interesting experience. The next day I got called back down to the magistrate's court with some of the people that I'd been on the case with the day before, and went up for selection, but unfortunately I didn't get selected, and then we were waiting around for about 15 minutes in the waiting room, and then they said, yeah, that's it, you can all go home now, and you don't need to come back tomorrow. Yeah, jury service is over. Yeah. Apart from the sitting around for the first week doing nothing, it was a good experience. I enjoyed sitting there on the jury, talking to people about it, sitting in the courtroom and listening to stuff that something that I'd only ever seen on television before, and I wouldn't mind doing it again, provided I wasn't left sitting around for days doing nothing. Other than that, nothing in particular has been going on. My 26th birthday is coming up soon. It's in many days. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, my birthday's in about 3 weeks. So, looking at things, that I want for birthday gifts and whatnot. I hope you've all been enjoying my story time videos. it's something that I'm definitely wanting to continue with, because like this, it's fairly easy to do, and it's enjoyable. Unfortunately, nobody's requested anything so far. But then again, I've asked for suggestions for vlog video topics before, and nobody's ever suggested anything. I don't think my audience is quite big enough to be expecting people to be asking for things just yet. I can't think of if there's anything I'm looking forward to soon enough apart from my birthday, which isn't really anything to look forward to anymore. It's just, a reminder that my life has not changed for yet another year. My, this is going to be a short vlog video. Yeah, I think I'll probably leave it here. I'll just be sitting around dumbing an hour and trying to think of something to say, and really, all I was planning to talk about was my jury service. Anyway, be seeing you.